Hi, it's Rob Bell with another Rob's Reminder from the Road. And today I want to spend a little time talking about my dentist, Dr. Bob Hoffman at the Lancaster Dental Associates. I have been going to see Bob for over 30 years. Just look at these teeth. They are all Bob's. And he and his staff just provide incredible service. So I spent a few minutes asking Bob, how does he do it? First of all, Bob talks about his patient loyalty. He's got a lot of loyal patients, myself included.
It's the same reason we have staff that stay for long periods of time. You communicate well, and one of the things with a patient is that you've got to listen to what they want.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times professionals in all aspects look at a person and say, you need this, you need that, and they might. But you also have to listen to what.
Then I asked Bob, how do you do it? How do you keep such loyal teammates? When I come there, there just aren't very many new people. It's always the same, and that makes it very comfortable.
You on a daily basis, you talk to and you treat people just like a member of your family. You communicate. You try to be honest. You try to be courteous. Things like anybody should treat.
After my appointment and after all my work was done, the interview was done, Colleen said, you know what, let me explain a great example of how we're treated like family around here. Here's just a minute of Colleen.
I want to go to Parker's golf meet. I'll stay and work the afternoon. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah, I'll do that. I said, well, I haven't said anything to Dr. Hoffman. And she said, well, I will. And she came back about 5 minutes later and said, it's a go. I said, all right. So I was gathering my things, and Dr. Hoffman, in fact, came back and said, what are you still doing here? I said, I'm working on it. And he was giving me directions to the golf course. It was a new course for me. And so I took off and was headed out. And he, in fact, called me twice while I was on the road to make sure I was finding this golf course all right. And I did. and it was a great day with my son that probably wouldn't have happened in
Dr. Hoffman spent a little bit of time talking about how important it is to keep the place clean and looking great for his patients, and he includes everybody on the staff. They all look very carefully from the patient's point of view.
We want each of the staff members to see the office through the eyes of the patient. So every once in a while we sit in the chair, we look around, we see what we're looking at, what patients are looking at. So because sometimes we're so busy doing things that we're not looking where patients look.
Right.
So we actually take time out to mentally put ourselves in that position.
All I can say is, average happens by accident. Excellence happens on purpose. The Lancaster Dental Associates and Dr. Bob Hoffman and that fantastic team really is a great place. I genuinely enjoy going to the dentist, and that's a little weird, but I feel like I'm amongst friends. Well, that wraps it up. It's Rob Bell with another Rob's Reminder from the Road. If you'd like more information, please see me at robspeaks.com. Thanks a lot.